Gemini, the first message that I'm getting for you, and I don't know how it relates to the oracle cards that came out, but we'll pull some tarot and unfold this message. But the first thing that's coming through for you is that it's important to guard your privacy at this time. And privacy, maintaining your privacy, honoring your privacy is kind of like a superpower. There are definitely people out in the world who do not need to know everything that is going on with you, every detail, every manifestation that you're working towards. Of course, it's beautiful and awesome and cool when we can share those intimate moments and aspects of ourselves with people we trust. But I feel like even those people that you typically go to, now might be the time for you to keep some things to yourself. And it's not to hide anything or keep anything secret, but it's like you need to work through some energy, or some energy needs to work through you without any kind of outside interference. So the oracle cards that came out are Wolf Moon, Restoration, Incubation, and Growth. So something's incubating right now within you or around you that is about to blossom and grow. And I don't know, I feel like for some of you, 111, I feel like for some of you, you might be in this kind of lull. You know, you might be feeling like, oh, my energy's kind of dipped, or, you know, I'm suddenly feeling a little more pessimistic, a little bit more blue, and there's a lot of blue in your reading going on here. Oh yeah, look, just on the screen, this blue popped up. Yeah, so there's a lot of blue in your energy, which is throat chakra. And Spirit's saying to keep something private, maybe not speak about something because the energy will pass, or something needs to happen in order for you to fully understand the energy. Now, for others of you, you might not be feeling blue, but there is a shift that's coming up. When the phases of the moon card shows up and says impermanence, enlightenment, and cycles, it indicates that there is going to be a change soon. The moon never stays the same. Well, it does, but our perspective of it never stays the same. It's always changing. Interesting. So that's an interesting nuance to pay attention to. Some things don't change the way that we believe them to, but our perspective of it changes. Okay, I feel like for some of you, you could be feeling like, man, I've changed so much, but it's your perspective of yourself that's changed. Your core essence has always remained the same. And your core essence, of course, is a beautiful soul. Those who I'm connecting with today, okay, those that I'm feeling your energy, it's a beautiful soul. So you could have been down on yourself, or maybe somebody's been down on you. Okay, let's get some more cards out and see what Spirit's talking about with this message about maintaining your privacy, guarding your privacy. I'm going to use these oracle cards to see what energies are supporting you, as well as what energies are presenting a challenge. And then I felt really guided to use the charms, and it's been a minute. It's been a while since I've pulled these out. So I'm interested to see what will come through in the charms, which could be a specific message to let you know that this is your reading. Could be initials that come through, things like that. Or maybe there's a message that the charms will unfold for us. So let's get into it, Gemini, and see what else Spirit has to say to you today. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Andy. If you're returning, so nice to have you back. I've actually really been looking forward to work with your energy, Gemini. You always have something interesting to say. So let's see. What energies are supporting Gemini at this time? My eye's twitching there a little bit. Ooh, we have a lot. Okay. Focus, magic. This is why the privacy is so important, because Spirit wants you to focus on some kind of magical manifestation or your inner magic. And I was very conscious about the rings that I chose to wear today, and one of them is the pentagram or the pentacle, and it's showing up here too for you. And of course, the pentagram or the pentacle represents the 4 elements: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. And then the circle joins all of these elements together, brings these forces together in order to manifest something or to actualize. I'm hearing a suggestion into reality. To actualize a suggestion. Okay, so also you have to be very conscious about the suggestions that are given to you by others at this time. Because if you focus on other people's suggestions or feedback or advice, you will actualize that reality, meaning you will manifest that reality. And it might not be the reality you wish to manifest, okay? So some people may be in your ear, or you're receiving a lot of messages from outside sources that may not be in alignment with what it is that you truly want. Or whatever that suggestion is not in alignment with the changing phases of the moon. Things are about to change, and you might anchor into a suggestion or an idea that seems good now, but when the energy starts moving, you're going to be stuck over there, anchored into that space. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know what this is about for everyone. It could be about relationships, work, spirituality, family. You decide. We also have gratitude, home, and good fortune. Ooh, Gemini. What's going on over here on the home front? Some of you are feeling more at home in yourself. Another reason to go inwards, to enjoy the home that you've built within yourself. And then, of course, some of you are having some kind of upgrades, or you're looking for a new home. There's some good fortune here that you're showing a lot of gratitude towards, and that is supporting you. Your home is really supporting you. No matter where you are, even if it's in a difficult situation, there's something about the context in which you're in right now that is supporting you to focus on your magic. Sometimes when we're in a chaotic situation, it actually kind of pushes us to really refocus our intentions into what we actually want, because we realize, oh, we don't want this, we actually want something else. So we start to refocus. Yeah, so whether your situation is chill and amazing and you're loving your home life and where you're at, where you're planting your feet, or whether it's something that's a little bit more difficult, it's helping you to focus on your magic. Okay, so but there is a change coming up. For some of you, it could be a change in home for some. So let's see what is challenging Gemini at this time, Spirit. Grounded, the anchor. Yeah, anchoring in, see? The blue. Yes, okay, Spirit. Anchoring in to another timeline that might feel good now, but when the shift and the change comes, it's like, the boat wants to move, but it's stuck over here. And I'm really seeing that visual and feeling like the strain. Okay, Gemini. Number 22, you could be seeing also the number 13 or 3. So grounded. And I feel like this grounding is happening based on someone else's suggestion. Maybe it's a suggestion. I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. Let's get some charms out for Gemini. If these don't resonate with you, these charms, don't worry about it. But I am feeling very guided to pull them. So let's do, there we are. We have the letter P. I don't know if you'll be able to see all these little letters, but P, A, O, Q, J, M, O, Aquarius, scales of justice. Something could be going on legally, or there could be something about Libra. Another pentacle. Interesting. We have a stag charm. Aries. Oh, yeah, Aries. I thought maybe that was Capricorn for a second, but Aries. Leo. 555. And a spider web. Yeah, I feel like this spider web is all of those suggestions that might be a little sticky for you, keeping you stuck, cocooned in an energy that isn't conducive to what it is that you're actually moving towards. With the Aquarian charm coming out here, wherever Aquarius is in your chart, and we have all signs in our chart somewhere, like Aquarius rules my 5th house. So, wherever Aquarius is in your chart, I feel like that that part of your chart is being activated. Aquarius is an energy that really kind of is independent of the collective, okay? Is an energy that doesn't allow themselves to get stuck in its highest polarity, right? Every sign has its shadow, but doesn't allow themselves to get stuck based on other people's suggestions. They have a vision and they move towards it, but they can be a little bit resistant to the changes of the cycles of the moon and things like that because they're a fixed sign. So I'm saying all that because wherever Aquarius is in your chart, I feel like that's where you need to focus on right now, that aspect of life, whether it's your first, second, third, fourth, wherever house that is for you. Okay? And if you know what house that is for you, but you're not sure what that means, you could leave a comment and I'll do my best to answer you and give you some guidance there. I'll do my best. Okay, so there's something here that needs to come into balance when it comes to you taking initiative to move in the path that you want to move towards. But it seems like there's a lot of interference, maybe from Aries, maybe from a Leo, but that kind of fiery energy, there's an interference trying to kind of hold you back or pull you back. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but let's get into the tarot and see what comes through. Okay, what deck do we want to use? Yeah. Oh yeah, interesting. Blue. I didn't even think about this until now, and it's the Aquarian tarot. Okay. Well, they are your fellow air sign. Okay, Gemini. Yes, and before anyone says anything, this is a Gemini reading, of course. But, you know, we really can't ignore the rest of the signs. It'd be like ignoring an aspect of ourselves. But I get it. I get out here in tarot land, it's like the wild, wild west, and you have to find a way. Interesting. You have to find a way to like decide and discern what messages you're going to watch, and your sign really helps you do that, right? Helps you filter out things. But sometimes it's better to just go with your intuition regardless of the sign. And now I'm seeing this grounded here. It's like maybe you're grounded too much. This is a side message, okay? Maybe you're grounded too much in the Gemini archetype. Okay, like you've really identified with being a Gemini, okay? And maybe, not to say that that's bad, but maybe you need to loosen up from that a little bit and explore other aspects of yourself. Because there could be something that's holding you back there. Maybe it's even somebody's told you something negative about being a Gemini, and it's like you're starting to actually internalize that. Screw that. No, cleanse that out. Move out of that energy if that's you. My eye's really twitching there. Okay, let's see Gemini's overall energy, Spirit. What's Gemini's overall energy? Protect your privacy. Remember to guard your privacy. Tell me more about this. The Fool. Yeah, exactly, because you're going somewhere new. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is 100% don't tell anybody about what's going on with you. Keep something on the down low. Why, Spirit? Let's get super clear about why. Let's. Should we use this deck? No. Okay. Why? Why? What's the issue here? Like, 9 of Pentacles coming out kind of sideways. Okay. Let's see. 8 of Swords. And the High Priestess. Tell me, give me one more for the 9 of Pentacles. Temperance in reverse. Well, I feel like the Magician in reverse at the bottom. I feel like someone may start to plant some doubts in your mind. I don't really feel like the High Priestess is you here. I mean, it could be. Everything could be an aspect of yourself. So remember that when watching tarot. But I feel like if somebody really knew your hopes, your dreams, your fears, and maybe this is just one person you need to be careful about, or maybe it's expressing this in a public forum you need to be careful about. But I feel like if this energy knew all about your new path, whether that's actually unfolding now or it's something that you're dreaming about, 1515, which is the devil card, I just saw the numbers there, then maybe they're going to try to ground you, anchor you, the devil card, with fear and doubts. And, depending on who you are, of course, but sometimes when someone says something, it can plant a seed of doubt deeper than we know. When we ascend and evolve and do work on ourselves, we usually get to a point where when someone tries to plant a seed, we dig it up and we throw it out and we say, don't want it. Or we water it and watch it grow and use it to our advantage. Okay, thanks for planting that seed. Now I'm going to work with that energy and use it to cultivate a garden of my own, not for what you wanted me to use it for. So we can come to this point of awareness that is super powerful and magical. But other times when somebody says something, they might hit on something in our shadow, a deep insecurity or a deep wound. And even though we think we've thrown the seed out, we haven't gotten the whole thing. It's actually gone much deeper into our subconscious. Maybe it's too poignant, too painful that we don't know how to uproot that seed that somebody has planted. And I feel like this is somebody's words in particular. And this is why Spirit is saying, if you open yourself in this situation that you're thinking about right now, that you're in, it's like somebody is going to try to plant that seed very deep in you. It has something to do, the reason why they're doing this is because they don't want you to have your independence. It's like they're not really sure how they feel about you being independent, how you being financially independent, you doing your own thing, or this could just be like you having a sense of autonomy and agency. They're not really sure how they feel about it. They could feel like you're not ready, they're not ready, it's not time. I feel like this whole energy, whether this is work or somebody really close to you, there's a little bit of imbalance within themselves, so much so that they're looking to you to provide that balance, to provide that security. They're actually looking to you to be the anchor for them, because they might be experiencing some storm or they're anticipating a storm, and they want you to be the anchor for them. But if you do that for this person, then you anchor yourself in the storm with them rather than moving forward. Enlightenment, cycles, impermanence. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, it's like somebody's anticipating or feeling that a big change is coming and they're trying to stop it. And again, this could be a part of you. So yeah, take it however. But let's see a little bit more about this person's motivation. 3 of Swords in reverse. They're trying to avoid getting hurt, trying to avoid pain. Okay, but you have good fortune here and you're focusing on your magic. So this is if this is someone who's close to you, I'm not saying that you don't have to be there for this person. I mean, you decide. Everyone's situation here is going to be a little bit different, right? We all live different lives. It's not that you don't have to be here for this person, but maybe like keep some things close to your chest to protect you, but it could also protect them in a sense. For others of you, this could be someone who you already know is trying to do something a little bit fishy, a little bit weird. Okay? Using you in some way. And so Spirit's just confirming to you that, yeah, it's better to just keep to yourself with this. 3 of Cups. Maybe it's a group of friends here or a community of some sort. There could be some gossip here even. Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of unconscious behavior with this person or these people. Okay, so let's go further and see what is Gemini's opportunity in all of this, Spirit. What is Gemini's opportunity? Two of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more. The Three of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Pentacles in the upright at the bottom. Yeah, this is really to disengage. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. I've been having this joke with someone recently. It's like, we're just like texting, disengage. You know, when something weird happens, it's like, just disengage. So maybe that's a key word you want to keep in your mind, disengage. Okay, I feel like you're telling someone here with that disengage to kind of back off too. Yeah, just like, their problems are not your problems. Sometimes it's difficult to remember that, but that's the truth. I feel like you're deciding not to work in a situation that's kind of topsy-turvy, and also this could be resistant to change. So I want to know, Spirit, what's coming down the line for Gemini? Like, I feel like we're scratching the surface. Well, it makes sense, because you are being asked to keep things private. So in a way, it would kind of be like antithetical. Kind of wouldn't make sense for me to really dig in and see what's going on, since Spirit wants you to keep your energy a little bit private at this time. I'm going to do an extended though, and we are going to go deeper in and see what's up. But yeah, I feel like we're scratching the surface here with your reading, which is always feels odd to me because I like to go deep into the energy. But maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay if others are just scratching the surface with you. Because remember, that energy is yours. Like those feelings, those thoughts, that magic, it's yours. It's yours to have. It's yours to work with. It's yours to play with. So be discerning, Gemini. So tell me about Gemini's opportunity. What are they doing with this magic? What's coming up? Four of Pentacles in reverse. Judgment. Two more. The Eight of Wands. The Hierophant in reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse. Well, this is an awakening. This is clarity too. This is complete clarity of thought of where you want to go. This is movement. This is feeling unanchored, setting sail, releasing yourself, heeding the call, hearing the call from Spirit to get going, to get moving. And this requires you releasing something. Some earth energy here is a big release of earth energy. Right? So this could be a job, this could be a place you live in, this could be a relationship that's really keeping you stuck in some way. Okay, so you're releasing. Keeping private is actually helping you release. It's interesting because Spirit is saying to guard your privacy, but the Four of Pentacles in reverse could be unguarding yourself, or it could be overly guarding yourself. But I feel like it's important that you guard your privacy so that you can actually open yourself up to Spirit, to magic, to your higher self, to, the energies that want to come through to you. Give them a safe space to do their thing in. Yeah, because we started and we said, like, we don't want the energy to get contaminated by others. The Hierophant in reverse. With the five, maybe this is a Taurus for some of you, but we don't want this energy to get contaminated by the Hierophant in reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse. Sorry, Four of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who's like, I don't care, my way or the highway. These are the rules. This is how it is. And whatever kind of wisdom or suggestions and advice they have for you are really not anything useful or profound. Okay? I'm hearing a lot of it could be a projection towards you. I also feel like you're breaking through some kind of barrier here. It's like somebody, or maybe it's a group of people or an institution, a workplace, something that thought they really had a say-so on the matter or really held a lot of power and ability to judge others. It's like you're just moving right through that energy. I'm hearing 2 ships passing in the night. Okay. Something about this whole boat anchor theme is really important. Setting sail. Well, water represents emotion and intuition. I feel like you're going right over someone's head with something. You're moving right past their energy. And it's like they really can't do anything to block you. This is, I don't know who this is for you, but this is like an energy that is really obstinate, really, I don't know, close-minded, dismissive. And this might have been a block for you for some time, or they're presenting themselves to you in your life now, trying to get you to like listen to what they have to say. I'm still a little bit unclear, Spirit, as to why, like what this person's intentions are. Like, why are they giving these suggestions? Like, what's a talisman? Maybe they want you to focus on them instead of your own magic, or focus on or honor them in some way. They want to be an idol to you or something like this. Message. One more. Lucky. A friendship here. I feel like they're trying to build some kind of dependency in some way. It's like they want you to depend on them. Or they want you to feel lucky that you know them, or they're able to help guide you or give you suggestions. And maybe this comes from a place of wounding for this person. I'm not really feeling that energy of it being completely maniacally malicious and malevolent. I'm not feeling that. It just feels like, I don't really think that what you're saying is of value over there. I don't really think I should be listening to you. It's more of that. But then, of course, this is going to vary, and, the energy is going to take form in different ways for everybody. So it could feel a little bit denser for some. Okay, and if you already know this person is malicious and malevolent, or you feel that gut like instinctually, then of course go with that. But for most of you, it's just kind of not useful. It's kind of just not the right direction. It's gonna hold you back. Maybe this is a workplace or like an artistic direction that somebody wants you to take, or a suggestion of how you could do something better in your career, etc. I also feel like this person, if we're talking about a friendship, because this came out as well as the 3 of Cups, if we're talking about someone who's a friend here with power underneath, they have a little bit of a codependency wound, I feel. And they feel a little insecure overall. And I guess Spirit just wants you to know that about this person. Okay, I'm going to pull out an oracle card to close this off. If you're interested in the extended, the link is in the description box below. If you don't want to go to that, or you're like, WTF, Andy, just trust that you received all the information that you needed right here. All right, Gemini, closing message. Let's actually get one of these. Closing message for Gemini, Spirit. What is Gemini, or whoever's here, wherever Gemini is in your chart, what do they need to hear right now? What do they need to hear right now? We have corn, which represents abundance. So we're going back to your good fortune. You are abundant, okay? And when you are abundant, you will attract many, many energies, and some of those are on the same frequency of abundance as you, and it's great and it's beautiful, and you can relate to one another, and you can grow your abundance together, whether that's energetically or materially. But there's a sense of security, I don't know, attachment styles seems to be coming up in my mind here. So maybe it's something about an attachment style. This person has some kind of insecure attachment style, and there's other energies that you could gravitate towards that are more secure in their own abundance. And therefore, they're not trying to leech off of you. They're not trying to stop your abundance. They're not in competition with you. They just want to grow together with you. And that's a beautiful thing. And this is the energy that you want to move towards. Okay, and pull that anchor up from the insecure attachment people. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then we also have Time Master. I'm going to read this one, number 57. The Time Master. Let's see. For Geminis. Interesting vibe in your reading. Different. When the Time Master visits you, he asks a most important question. Will you break free or unanchor from limited cause and effect thinking by moving beyond the linear illusion and welcoming the cyclical quality of time? The cyclical quality of time, impermanence. Everything's changing. Oh yeah, I guess that message got a little bit lost here. That there's a big change coming. There's impermanence. And the Hierophant in reverse is really trying to get that, resist that. Okay? You find yourself in a moment when the wheel of time turns and you're able to influence the past, thus changing the present and future simultaneously. This is the true test of the Time Master. You're being invited to take back your power, so let go of the past and choose to step into your new life with the Fool. In this moment, you are all powerful. You are the Time Master, and anything is possible. So now I see the resistance. Somebody knows that you are the Time Master, that you are in control of your own cycles, that you understand the cycles of impermanence, and that you are ready to move, and that you are moving. And it's like somebody else is stuck in time over here, unable to create a shift themselves. You know, sometimes we outgrow people, friends, relationships, and we can't stunt our own growth just to keep those people feeling secure. So for some of you, it's time. It's time to create your future, to create your present moment, to flow towards your awakening, to not allow yourself to get anchored into the past energies. Your perspective of yourself and where you want to go has changed. All right, Gemini. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.